I just pushed the broadcast button, let y'all know. Get some guys in here.
No, I just wondered if it was okay.
Yeah, like even
Microsoft going nuts though, bro. They going nuts these
buying
last couple
everybody,
of days,
ain't they?
bro. They trying to come. They going for broke, dog. But I mean, hey, that's what you got to do. They got embarrassed, so they wanna clean it up, man.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the Forza Horizon 4, man. I still hadn't played. I played it for a little bit today, and I put it down because I was so damn sleepy, man. I heard a lot of good things about this game. I'm gonna play it tomorrow.
Game Pass is the GOAT. Dog.
It is
GOAT. Because any bad game I feel like I don't want to buy from Xbox, I'm gonna play Crackdown, but I'm definitely not buying that business. I'm a Game Pass that business. I'm like, that was amazing.
Either way it go, Microsoft getting their money. Either way it go, whether we buy it physically or get it on Game Pass because we still paying for the Game Pass. Still paying for it.
I'm cool. I'll pay my $10 to avoid that $60 for Crackdown. I'm good. Microsoft is cold for that one.
Now, if the rest of the industry can follow suit, in which I doubt they'll do it.
Sony and Nintendo not doing that.
They too cheap. Them Japanese companies. Yeah,
I don't think it's a cheap thing. I just think that this generation, Microsoft wasn't getting the return that they wanted. So you got to look for a different way to get. Like Sony and Nintendo haven't had problems selling games. So it's just like, I don't think Microsoft will neither if the audience, like my dumb ass, I bought damn near every Xbox exclusive this generation. Like I was buying games, but like if the audience follows suit, that's why I'm so excited about the new identity for Xbox. Because I'm like, okay, we're getting away from just these 3 games. We need to go right, dog. Like lead that shit over to the left. Like no more Forza. We can take a break from Forza for a year. Let us have Horizon for 2 years. Gears 5 look good.
Well, Horizon that comes like every 2 to 3 years, right?
Well,
I believe so.
Turn 10 needs to take a damn break because Playground been sunning them motherfuckers the last 2 games. Because Playground is amazing, dog. I don't know what Turn 10 be doing. I don't really like the Motorsport series, but Horizon is great.
I don't really too much do the simulator racing games. They're boring to me. But
you give me Horizon, give me Mario Kart, bro. We good. There's some shit I can play for a couple hours and have a good time.
Yep. All right.
Now I'm still trying to be your friend, even though you got that fairy tale poster in the back. I'm still trying to be your friend, but
hey man, I don't care what y'all feel about fairy tale. Fairy tale goes hard, man.
All right, man. It was good talking to you. I'm
Bye.
That Natsu shit, man. Come on, bro.
So you watch fairy tale, you know who Natsu is.
Yeah, man. Everybody know who the fucking power of friendship is. Everybody know.
I didn't know who that was.
That's power of friendship. Hey, wasn't that a fatality on Mortal Kombat? The power of friendship. Remember that shit?
I don't really play MK like that. So
no, that was a fatality called power of friendship. That shit was funny as hell.
I don't play MK like that. So you got me, dog.
No, me neither. I didn't play it like that since the Mortal Kombat 1 through 3 and 4. I didn't too much play 4 much, but the last time I actually was into Mortal Kombat was the Armageddon Deception, and that was it. It's been a while. Yeah. So I guess as we getting people piled on, we need to get started because I can't be doing this till 9 o'clock. I really can't. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, RedGame27, back again with another Game Over podcast, episode number 5. I believe this is number 5. Yes, it is number 5. So we probably gonna have a couple of late comers. Alex, I think he's working late. Sinister, he won't be able to come tonight. Retro Bro, he's at the gym, so he will be coming late. So we have to get this started because I have to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. So we got a couple of topics to talk about. Red Dead Redemption 2, a lot of details, some controversy going on with that situation. Talk about Call of Duty, they breaking records and sales. I guess taking out the single player campaign must have worked out for them. So people like us, we just a minority. So I guess the hell with us since we love the single player campaign. So oh well. And we're gonna talk about this finally. For the Sega fans out there, we finally get a retro clone Sega Genesis that is actually good. from it's called the Analog SG Mega, and it kind of looks just like the Mega Drive / Genesis. I heard a lot of great things about it. You know, of course, it's kind of a steep price. It's $190, so we're gonna talk about that. So those are the three things I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about too much because, like I said, we had a late start and we got to get through these topics right now. So let's go ahead and get our intros out the way. Let's start with you, G-Rock.
What up, though? It's G, back on Reels Podcast again. And we got a Sega topic, so I'm going to talk about it.
No shit. All right. What about you, T?
Hey, folks. T here. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing going.
All right. So for the games, let's go and talk about the games we've been playing this past week. Me, personally, I really didn't play much. Just a little retro. And I played Castlevania 4 on Super Nintendo, or well, actually on the SNES Classic. And that was a great game. That game is fucking hard, dude. That game is fucking hard. And I finally beat that damn game. And that game is amazing. The soundtrack is spot on. It has a great soundtrack. The gameplay is, I don't know what else to say about that. That's like one of the best 2D games I played, man. And of course, you know, that's probably why it was on the SNES Classic, because it was one of those timeless games that people love to play. And I see why Rich Review Tech USA always had those Castlevania backgrounds when he do his videos. Those are really great games. And this is my first Castlevania game. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's my first one. It's my first one.
What?
Yeah. I was, even though there is a Castlevania on the Sega Genesis called the Bloodlines, I never played that one.
What?
Yeah, I never played that one. Yeah. But hey, I got older. I'm grown. I can afford all these classic games. So I'm playing. I'm going through these games, man. Like I love retro games. It's so fun. It just reminds me of the joy that I had with these games when I was a kid. And now, you know, I can afford these games since I'm an adult. Like these games that I didn't get, you know, when I was a kid. Since, you know, when you're a kid, you don't really get what you want. You got to get like one or two. And, you know, sometimes we could borrow some games from our friends, but it's a lot of games out there that we never played because we didn't have the money for. So, you know, good thing I can afford these games, and it's awesome, man. It's awesome to be a retro gamer. It's just a lot of games that I still need to get to. So what about you? What games have you been playing, T?
Well, I just got Starlink. I've been playing the shit out of that. Super surprised. Like, I was planning, you know, it was one of my anticipated games this year, but there was always the worry about the Toys to Life aspect of it, because, you know, those games aren't very deep. It's about, you know, buying more toys and whatnot. But this game feels like it was built first as a game, and then they added the Toys to Life stuff in, because it is a good game on its own. Like, that part of the game isn't even that compelling. Like, you know, it's only if you care about like collecting, you know, figurines and whatnot and putting them in your game and stuff. Do you even care? But the game itself, the core game, is really good. So I've been playing that a lot. I was playing Octopath Traveler. What was that? Yesterday? 2 days ago? A couple days ago. Spent another 5 hours in that game. So I've been mostly on my Switch the last couple weeks. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I play, you know, I always play my retro games here and there. Been playing some PSP stuff. Just playing Monster Hunter. Which one is it? The Monster Hunter. I want to say Generations. That's not it. It's the Monster Hunter game, the first one on PSP. I can't remember the name of it right now.
Monster Hunter Frontier.
Frontier. Thank you. I have both of them, but yeah, Frontier 1 is the one I've been playing. So, yep, that's pretty much it.
Okay. What about you, G? What you been playing?
Forza Horizon 4, which is excellent from head to toe. Congrats to Playground on that. And then I've been playing Black Ops 4 across both consoles, PS4 and Xbox.
Man, you big money, ain't you, man?
Hey, man, I go to work. I know you be selling on the corner, so, you know, I got to actually clock in doing 9 to 5.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Mr. Retro Collector over here.
Man,
Mr. Retro Collector over here.
Man, this ain't nothing, man. Like, go to those other channels, man. This is child's play compared to those other channels, dude.
Right.
I'm for real.
It's all right, man. That's all I've been playing, though, man.
You said you
Get
got
ready for Red Dead.
Street Pharmacy. That's what you got.
Street pharmacy. Nah, I try to stay away from that. That used to be the family tradition, but we broke that. We broke that curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which topics we want to tackle first? You got the Red Dead. Which one's a smaller subject? Okay, let's start with the Sega Genesis. Yeah, no, that's your favorite one, G-Rock. Okay, with the what's it, the analog? What's it called? Analog. Was it SG Mega? I think that's the name of it. And let me pull up this. Damn, I had that article. I'm gonna have to pull it up. So okay. Anyway, I really hadn't heard of this company until like a few days ago, and they had a SNES clone, well, a Nintendo clone that I think it launched last year, and of course they had you could play the NES games and the Super Nintendo games as well. And I hear a lot of great things about the console. No lag. It's a real retro console. And one thing about it, if you really want something that's spot on for something that you want, if you are a real retro collector, you're gonna have to shell some money for this, because it was $190 for that console, and the same goes for the SG Mega console. That's $190 as well. But from what I've been reading and looking into this, trying to see, is it worth me paying $190 for this? It might be worth it, man, because when I want to play my retro console, I want to play to the fullest extent. I want to get the top notch graphics, the colors, everything. The retro console that I'm playing right now. Clone is the Retron 5. That's what you're looking at on TV right now, but it only does 720p. But with the console, the SG Mega, that's gonna be 1080p, and there's some other stuff to it about that. And I'm still trying to find this article because there's some other details I'm leaving out. So have y'all looked into this, G-Rock or T, about this console that's coming out early next year?
Yeah, I checked it out.
I saw it on IGN. I mean, my feelings towards Sega.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, I'm playing. I'm just joking.
Uh-huh.
I know you like Sega. It's okay, man.
Okay, but then again, like with Sega, like, just be real. They actually trying lately, man. They're trying.
No, they are. That's what I said.
They're trying lately.
They getting it together. I give them props. I mean,
you can still talk shit.
No, I ain't. Dog, they got. I like Yakuza. I like Bayonetta. I like Persona. They got games coming. It's just they doing stuff that I like. I don't believe them when they said they did 800. They shipped 800 million copies or sold 800 million like Sonic games. Bullshit. I don't believe you. Lies. A lot of them they saying like that.
I think they adding the downloads on the phones as well too. So that kind of counts. That kind of counts too.
Well, you can't say shipped if you're saying downloads.
Right. Exactly. That's not a ship.
Ship means
that's
I went to a store.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. So Sonic has a cult fan base, man. They have a cult fan base.
800 million?
800 million, bro?
It's
different if they was like, they saying Mario. Okay, I get it. Pokemon. Okay, I get it.
I smell
Sonic.
bullshit.
No, thank you. I do not believe.
Man, y'all sound like some haters, man.
Because you gonna spout a lie like that to me.
I love Sonic. I love good Sonic. I don't buy everything that I'm not really Sonic fans, but I just I'm not hating. I'd be congratulating if it seemed feasible to me, but it just doesn't seem feasible.
I ain't congratulating because I know that's a lie.
Damn.
I know that. Like, don't get me wrong, dog. Like Sega is like bouncing back, and they doing a damn good job in terms of like the output in the games they doing. Like, I mean, like Valkyria Chronicles and everything that just dropped, like, got really good scores, and people seem to be loving it. I don't have it yet, but I mean, you telling me Sonic 800 bullshit? I don't know. No, you don't even have a handful of good games in the last decade to make me believe that.
Mario ain't even done that.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so you telling me that you beat Mario? Okay.
I'm talking about like just games with Mario in them. You know, like Mario Kart. I don't think you can add all those up. And get Ace Attorney. Something ain't right.
They lying.
They lying, huh?
I know they lying. Because they know you can't prove it. That's why they lying. They're like, go look it up. You can't find it.
Hey, boy, y'all sound so much hate in your hearts, man.
You know I am, man. I don't like liars, man. Like when Sony told me the Vita was gonna stay around, lied to my damn face. Hate them.
When people speak facts and people call it hate, they hate them.
Well, I tell you. So basically, this system is supposed to it's gonna play not only Genesis games, it's gonna play Master System games. It's gonna play the SG-1000, if you remember that. It's gonna play Game Gear, and I think there is something else that's gonna play. So, the Sega CD. That's something really caught my eye on that, because there's another company that's gonna have a CD-based retro consoles coming out early next year, and I believe it's called the Polymega. I think we discussed this a few weeks ago, T.
Yeah.
And basically, it comes in modules, but if you just want to buy the base console, it's just only CD based, and it plays the PS1. It plays the TurboGrafx CD, Neo Geo CD, Sega Saturn, Sega CD, and I think there's one more that I'm missing. So basically, which one?
The 32X.
I think it does do a 32. I think there's a separate module for the 32X.
You gotta buy a module.
You gotta buy a module, and the module is like $60 a piece. So I still got my eye on that. And as far as buying the Sega Genesis module, I'm still trying to think about that. Even though it's $60 for that Sega Genesis module, it's all right compared to a $190 price tag for this new product I just now found out about. Like, it looks good, like looking at the quality of it, looks really good, and it comes in different colors as well. You got a black and a white one as well, and so even though the price tag might look a little steep, but I'm looking at the quality of this product, and I will pay for quality. And just looking at the past, like if you want to compare all the retro clone consoles, with the Nintendo gets and Sega gets, Nintendo gets the better quality, and Sega always get that piece of shit from Activesin, and it's been trash. It's kind of sad that one of the best consoles of all time gets treated this way when it comes to these plug and plays, man. And I'm glad that Sega finally got rid of them guys. And delayed that Sega Genesis Mini to 2019. It was supposed to come out late 2018, but with all these retro extravaganzas, this frenzy, all this is just out of nowhere. It's booming. So I think What
do you think changed? Why did they back away from?
I think Sega probably I think they might have got rid of Activesin. I honestly,
they did, but I'm trying to figure out what it was, because it wasn't that long ago when they announced the new clone system coming with Activesin. Like, what happened in a couple months?
I don't know. I remember when they did announce that. I remember Activesin sent out a tweet and talking about they excited to work with Sega on that, and everybody bashed the shit out of freaking Activesin. I remember that they deleted that tweet. Then, like a few months later, Sega, I guess they announced that Activesin they're gonna do it. I don't think they announced who's gonna make the console. I think Sega might be doing it. It's time for Sega to do it, man. Like,
Sega doesn't want to do hardware anymore, man.
Oh man, they at least get the original team that did the Genesis, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if they want to make money, like, there is a lot of money in the retro scene, dude. A lot of money. And if they want to make money, they know what they need to do, man.
I mean, making hardware for Sega, that bring back bad memories, man. I wouldn't touch it either.
No, like, as far as hardware, when last time Sega made a bad hardware?
I mean, last time they got their asses catapulted by the other two Japanese.
Yeah, but if you look at the Dreamcast overall, it
wasn't a bad product. I'm just saying it's bad memories. I mean, sometimes you ain't never walked past your mom's room and seen that belt and remember when she tagged your ass with that. you know, you on a friend-to-friend basis with them right now, but sometimes you know, when you look at them, you be like, yeah, I remember that. I don't want to do that no more. I'm good. I'll see y'all next year.
I don't know, man. Like, you know, every console Sega brought out, I loved it. I love all, even the Saturn. There's a lot of hidden gems on the Saturn, a lot of hidden gems on Dreamcast. You know, the destruction of them making hardware was the confusion and the miscommunication between Sega of Japan and Sega of America. It was a lot of feuding going on, and you know, it just went from bad to worse, man. I don't know what happened with that relationship between those two. It just they paid the ultimate price, man. You know,
Sega
all
never
that
made bad hardware. Maybe you could say 32X.
Mm-hmm.
Sega never made like bad hardware. They just didn't make bad business decisions. That was their biggest problem.
That was a big decision. Because when it comes to the hardware, they always been superior. You know, I guess, well, if you look at the Super Nintendo and the Genesis, of course, you know, the Super Nintendo was a little bit more powerful because it came out after the Genesis.
It came out 2 years after.
Yeah, 2 years after. But, you know, look at the Master System and the NES. And the Master System was obviously more powerful than the NES. And look at the handhelds, the Sega Nomad, the Sega Game Gear. It wiped the floor with Nintendo as far as the specs goes. But the problem with those situations was the software. You know, Nintendo,
the Genesis still was better than the Super Nintendo in some ways. The Super Nintendo couldn't run Gunstar Heroes, like it just wouldn't run it.
Oh,
there's certain aspects that are better on Genesis, and there's certain aspects that are better on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, but both consoles had their pros and cons. And overall, it's kind of hard to say which one had better hardware. Like, if you look at the specs overall, yeah, Super Nintendo is more powerful. But like you said, there's some pros on the Sega side. And to boil it down, it goes to the software. And both consoles had the software. That's why those two consoles are regarded as the best consoles that ever came out, man. Because look at us, 20-something, 30 years later, we're still playing the same games. Like, we're more excited of playing these culture-based games from the 8-bit and the 16-bit era than playing games from the 32-bit era. Like, you know, I'm sorry, like the Nintendo 64, the PS1, I'm not that much excited for those retro consoles. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like, it doesn't look right looking at those 3D game, those blocky 3D. It looks like trash, man. I'm sorry, I can't do it, man.
My poor 6th gen always get shitted on, man.
Like, I'd rather go back to the Saturn than the PS1 and the 64 because Saturn had more 2D games.
Yeah,
and the 2D games on the Saturn looks freaking awesome, dude.
They were arcade perfect, some of them.
So yeah, I'd rather have a mini clone console of the Saturn, you know, than the PS1 and the 64, you know, because 2D gaming, it never ages. Like, you can play it through all eternity. It's gonna look good. You know, it's the 3D it's the 3D graphics that, huh?
You sure about that? I want to see you go back and play Atari Pac-Man.
I said 16-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit. Oh, hell no. Oh, no, I ain't going that far, man. maybe my parents would think it's just good graphics.
Go back to original Space Invaders and we'll talk.
Nah, that's something my dad and granddad played. I can't do it, man. So what do y'all guys think about
that at work?
So what y'all think about this whole Sega clone console that actually is a good quality? We've been dying for this. So what you think, T?
I think it's great, but I think the problem is there's just too many options.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, like, because first of all, this for the price point, you're talking about what, almost $200, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do I want to spend $200 on that and only be in the Genesis realm, like only play Genesis games, you know, possibly 32X? And I think they did announce that they're going to have these little $10, what do you call them, converters, so you can play Master System and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool. But you're still only stuck in the Sega realm with that $200 purchase, where you can maybe put another $200 with that, save up whatever you want to do, and get a FrameMeister. I know we talked about this a few times, and get that and be able to use for all your consoles that you already have, and have them look really good on your HD TV. So it's, for me, it's that. It's like, well, yeah, that's great. Obviously, you're gonna get the best quality on your current TV, your current gen TV. So it's gonna look good on that. But it's like, I'm only buying that $200. You're stuck with the Genesis stuff only, the Sega stuff only, where I can maybe put another couple hundred with that and be able to play all my retro consoles with a FrameMeister and have it look really good on my HD TV. So that's just the choice some people are gonna have to make.
Yeah, that's that price, man. Like, I want to get it so bad, but you're right. Like, my Retron 5 that's on right now, what y'all seen on TV, I paid $150 for that console, and it plays Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Famicom,
Right.
Game Boy Advance. So it plays multiple consoles for a price tag of $50. I mean, $150. But it comes at a 720p resolution instead of 1080p. That's on the new Sega clone console. But yeah, I kind of wish it did come with like more cartridge slots that we can plug our other games too, like kind of like what the Retron 5 had did. It might look ugly with all those damn extra slots, but hey, it's worth the money, man. I know a lot of people telling me that the Retron 5 looks ugly. I was like, yeah, it does, but I'm getting my money's worth, because I got a lot of games from Nintendo, Sega. I ain't got a few Game Boy Advance games. I pop in there, so I got the value for my product.
Use out of it. You're getting good use out of it for 150. It's just 50 more than that. You're only stuck to the Genesis stuff. Stuck to the Sega stuff. So it's just like, for some people it won't matter. Like, it'll be worth it right away. Like, it's just a very core niche product. Anyway, so it just depends. Maybe you have a FrameMeister already, and you want this because it's going to be 1080p, and you're going to be able to do all these extra things. You might be able to have Sega CD games. Like, if they show me Sega CD, then I would jump in, because it's like, to play my Sega CD games right now, it's so goddamn cumbersome. It would be worth it for me to buy it for Sega CD stuff alone. So that's just another thing. That's another thing people would look at, So, but then it's going to be another cost, I'm guessing. No, does it hook up to your Sega CD? It does, right?
I believe it does.
It has
I believe it does.
Side expansion slot, right? That would be, if I could do that instead of have to, the setup that I have to do now to play Sega CD.
Speaking of Sega CD, I bought a modified Genesis the other day that it has you see on the side for the Sega CD, it has the slot for the Sega CD.
Yeah.
Right now I'm currently looking for the Sega, just the CD part of it. I believe this is the Model 1, and of course, just getting the CD part. Shit, it costs a lot of money. I was on eBay and they talking about $150 just for just the CD part, and I was like, God damn, shit.
You a street pharmacist, you got it.
You don't have a CD?
Huh?
You a street pharmacist, you got it.
Shit. And another thing that I don't know if I showed y'all. Y'all see this? It plays PAL games as well. So it plays Mega Drive games as well too with Genesis. So
you don't have a Sega CD?
I used to. I used to. I had a whole bunch of Sega products, man, when I was a kid. I don't know what happened, man. Maybe throwing away, maybe a garage sale. I don't know what happened, dude. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Yeah. Anything you want to add on to this G-Rock before we head to the next topic?
I ain't no super retro dude.
Okay.
But y'all sound like y'all in love though, so I'm happy for you.
You would put it
y'all both sound like y'all got money. So what's y'all address?
Hold on, didn't you got like a new job paying good money not too long ago?
But real,
yeah, here we go. You was bragging about
real. I work a 9 to 5.
You was bragging about making
money,
60,000 a year.
First of all, no, I never said 60,000. That's some shit you just made up. And second of all, my money is taxed, sir. I know on the street you keep 100% of the profits because you run everything.
Shit, whatever.
But you know, my money is taxed, brother. You know, Uncle Sam be on me.
My money is taxed too. Shit.
Right. Okay, bro.
It better be taxed. You don't want to end up like Wesley Snipes.
Oh damn. hey. At least he kept that money. He set it out. He ain't paid nothing.
That's true.
He set it out.
He paid something though. He paid some years.
Right, you know,
I'll pay the taxes. I keep the years for my freedom. I'm good on that one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Me too.
You hear that? Real? Never get a real job because they're gonna make you pay taxes.
Okay, now I'm looking at something. Now Activegames is blocking people on Twitter for something. You know, I don't even want to get into that. Activegames in full down control right now. I ain't gonna talk about Activegames right now.
I feel kind of sorry for them. But
yeah, I do too, man.
it's like they never set out to like make some uber quality system. They just wanted to put out something, you know, with Sega games on it, and then like people just, you know, just started tearing them apart because of the other systems coming out and their quality and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I understand like you don't like their systems and you know whatever. But some people, why you gotta be mean about it? Like, why you gotta be on their Twitters and cussing them out? It's like they just trying to make some green, like everybody else.
Well, people passionate about video games and people crazy. That's all I can say.
They go too far with that.
They are crazy, man. That's why they always turn to the damn gaming community every time they are freaking mass shooters. They always talking about video games violent. You know, need to blah blah that and all that.
What do you think you're gonna get? For a system that has 100 games on it and costs $40? What you think? You're gonna get the highest quality? You know, it's not gonna be the highest quality system ever. So,
well, actually, the Activegames, the Sega Genesis flashback that came out last year, that I didn't really have any issues with it because the sound quality was a lot better than the previous system, in which people had a huge problem with.
Yeah, the audio is always off. It seems in their emulation.
Yeah, no, I did test some of those games. Maybe I think some of those consoles was faulty. That's probably what it was. Because
I played Streets of Rage 2 on it, and I was like, this music is way off.
I tell you what. I'll tell you which you ever played the on the Dreamcast the Sega Smash Pack on the Dreamcast?
Yeah.
No, talking about the music quality. Oh man, Streets of Rage 2 music was way off.
Yeah.
On that Smash Pack. That was horrible, dude. I'm still waiting on Volume 2. That was Sega Smash Pack Volume 1. Like what the hell?
They were confident they put Volume 1 on that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Volume 2. I'm about to take them to court, man. It's about to be a lawsuit, man.
Yeah, for falsely putting your hopes up.
I know, man. Shit. All right, let's go and get to this Red Dead Redemption, man. Because I think it's just gonna be us three tonight, man. Because I ain't got time waiting on.
We ain't got time. We ain't doing no fuckboy hours tonight.
Yeah, I can't do that tonight, man. So apparently, Red Dead Redemption 2 has used over 700 voice actors. That's a lot of people and a lot of money to dish out, man. So I'm gonna read this deal. It says bringing the script to life meant 2,200 days of motion capture work compared with just 5 for Grand Theft Auto 3, requiring 1,200 actors. 700 of them with dialogue were the biggest employers of actors in terms of numbers anyone in New York by mouth. Before motion capture shoot that would last 2 or 3 weeks, there were meetings for hours each day for 4 days. We want it to be as tight as possible for motion capture because we're burning a lot of money very quickly at those sessions. So yeah, so basically, I want to know exactly how much money is Red Dead Redemption, is dishing out with the marketing and paying these voice actors. They got a lot of people involved with this game, and this game could probably be the biggest game ever. This game has a lot of content. They said I think the main story is like 60 hours long, in which that's great news. I'd love to play a single player game that has that much content, because of course we still got that. We still got that saying, people talking about single player game is dying. You know, that's still a myth. I still want to know where is this single player game is dead at. You know, I don't see it. But apparently with this Red Dead Redemption 2, it's a huge game for coming out next week. And another thing I want to discuss is the fact that I guess it was, I'm not sure, was it a tweet that they did about the work hours? They talking about some people work about 100 hours a week and stuff, and all of a sudden, you know, they backed off that tweet, and the whole gaming industry is turning apart. People getting all pissed off at them, blah blah blah, that, and I don't know. It's just been a mess, man. But I don't think it's going to take away from the sales of this game, because I can tell this game alone, it's going to make probably $1 billion when this game launch next week. Don't be surprised if this game make $1 billion of profit on that one day. I'm just gonna be real with you. It's gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, sorry.
It's gonna make a lot of money, man.
My cat's climbing across my damn games. Get out.
So I never played Red Dead Redemption. Actually, no, I'm not. I did play Red Dead Redemption 1. I didn't beat it. What?
It's on Xbox, bro. You missed the Xbox backwards compatibility.
No, I played it. I just hadn't beat it. So
my point is valid.
What are you talking about?
20 years old. You ain't beat that shit.
Right, exactly. Listen to T, dog. What you talking about? What you doing? You don't want to play Upgrade? You don't play in 4K?
You ain't playing no Red Dead. You get exposed in your pocket.
I'm just getting excited. Hey man, I can't play every single game. I played.
You had like 10 years to play this, bro.
Okay, so no problem.
Welcome to the Real Gamer Podcast.
just because you played it and beat it doesn't mean that I played and beat plenty of games. It just wasn't one of them. And y'all still talking about that Castlevania? Come on, man. Castlevania was more of a Nintendo. That was more of a Nintendo game. Let's just be real. That's more of a Nintendo game. I didn't own no Nintendo consoles when I was little. So yeah, that right there, that's my argument right there.
You've been grown for a long time now.
That's true.
Hey, I just caught interest in the retro gaming about 3 years ago.
You ain't gotta explain.
I can't play every single game. Okay. You want talking about me? What about you? What about your Sega history of G-Rock? Talking about me.
My Sega history is very simple. I grew up in a household that had Genesis. I grew up in a household that had Dreamcast. I also grew up in a household that knew Nintendo was better, and that's why I feel the way that I do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Am I wrong?
I don't care what you. I'm talking about. Did you play goddamn game? That's all.
I played Castlevania games before. I have Castlevania games. I played Castlevania games on DS. I played Castlevania games on PS1. I played Castlevania games on Super Nintendo. I played them on the re-releases of Xbox. You know, hey, they've been around for years, dog.
Yes, it have been around for years.
But I'm not gonna let you duck out of the fact that you ain't played Red Dead and they brought it back.
So you ain't gonna let it go, ain't you? You ain't gonna let it go.
But it's been out, dog, and like Xbox made a huge blowout about it for being a 4K. And I know you was missed the last time we talked. You was oh man, the Xbox X enhancing games and
I'm gonna play it.
Oh man, come on, man.
I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, whatever, man. They gotta have a Sega logo.
Are you mad?
Sega logo on it for you.
Are you mad because I didn't finish Red Dead Redemption? Are you that upset? You angry?
I'm upset. I'm upset with you.
Dang, like that. Sounds like mental illness if you ask me.
Hey man, you gonna play it? You gonna play Red Dead 2 and ain't play Red Dead 1? You got a whole week, knock Red Dead 1 out. Stop playing your Sega Genesis. Stop playing your old ass games for 2 minutes.
Actually, I played the Super Nintendo to let you. That's what I played these past few days.
Turn your Xbox One X on, play your Red Dead Redemption. So you go ahead and get it all through, get the achievements real quick.
and then play Red Dead 2. You can't, man. Nah, you can't do it
you
like
can get
that.
through Red Dead.
I don't think I have that much time to play a big open world game this week and play another big open world game next week and working 60 hours a week at the same time. You know how hard that is right now.
But real, you got people that sell drugs on the street for you. You don't really gotta be there. You don't really gotta be there. I'm just saying.
And on top of that, I am the freaking foreman. I'm the boss at my job now, so that's more headache on me.
Oh, you hold up to
I
it,
saw this YouTuber that said, a pretty big YouTuber. He said, you know, if you a big YouTuber, you understand the fact that when you working hard and making YouTube videos, you don't see your bed. You don't get a lot of sleep. And I'm like, how you don't get no sleep when your bed right down the hall from where you work?
You can take a nap anytime.
I forgot who said that. I think I know who you're talking about. That don't even make sense. That's Re-Rez.
Yeah.
Really? He said that?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Then again, he has 2 channels though. He got Re-Rez 1 and 2. So
okay, I understand that. I understand it. Like it takes up time. What I'm saying is, he said he hasn't seen his bed. I'm like, well, your bed is 20 feet away from your job. How you ain't seen your bed?
I don't know what to say about that.
Like, what you talking about? Like, because one of my friends on there was like, well, he works 60 hours because you said you work 60 hours. He said you work 60 hours, and he's the one who don't see his bed because he actually leaves his house to work those 60 hours. So.
Shit, not only I'm working 60 hours, I'm freaking doing all these phone calls. I'm getting phone calls from everybody, people complaining. People calling me complaining about the people that I'm managing. It's too much going on right now. I didn't even ask for this damn position. They just gave it to me.
Yeah,
I was like,
you know what?
I guess.
Said, ooh, look, he's there. Let's pick him.
Man, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I guess they gave me the position because they saw the work that I put in. So they was like, okay, you the boss. You know what the hell you doing. You the boss. I'll tell you what.
There. I know what that's like. I've been there.
The first few days, I had to show them that I was the boss because they didn't want to listen. So I had to call the owner. He's like, yeah, they such and such called me. We're trying to complain about you, but I wasn't hearing that. I just hung up on them.
Let me ask you this:
snitching.
Once you got that position, did like other people around you start acting like, oh, he changed now, he the boss? Is that what happened?
Probably a couple of them, but the rest.
I know how it is.
Yeah, well, to show them that I wasn't playing, I had to send somebody home because I was like, man, if you ain't gonna listen to what I say or put in some work, just be productive, just go. You ain't gonna be wasting nobody's money, man. So I stopped this time. So basically, he stayed up there for a couple more hours, and he thought I was playing with him. I said, no, I'm stopping your time. You ain't getting paid. You working for free, dude. You working for free. So
they were like, oh yeah, real. He gonna be the boss now. We can do whatever now. Nah, it don't work that way.
No, it don't work that way, man. I'm trying to keep my damn job, shit. So that's what's been going on with me lately, man. That's why I really haven't done much content on this channel. It's just so much going on. Of course, I still deal with my 8-month-old son, so there's a lot going on. That explains the reason why I haven't been gaming as much. That's why I've been playing a lot of retro games because retro games don't take long to beat. They don't take long to beat. So I beat Castlevania. I beat what's the other one? Oh, this might make you mad at me, G-Rock. I finally beat God dang, Contra 3. I finally beat Contra 3 the other day, so that might make you mad.
That ain't gonna make me mad because I ain't beat Contra 3, but you ain't beat Red Dead.
Whoa! It sounds like some hypocrisy going on around here, man.
Hey,
like you mad at me?
Contra 3 about to be the biggest game coming out of the year.
No, it's not about the biggest game. It's about playing games. It's about games.
Yeah.
As you would say, I ain't got enough time to be.
It's not like you moving. It's like you starting to move that goalpost, G. Right?
I ain't
Why you moving that goalpost, man?
I never claimed to beat every game. I claim that you sitting up here hyped for the game that you ain't even played.
When you ever heard
came
me
out 30
say?
years ago,
So
man.
okay,
when you heard me ever say
what was all these
anything
videos
about
of me hyping up Red Dead? Look
You
for
just
them.
we was just talking
Look,
before this.
no,
like,
no,
hey, man, that Red Dead coming out, bro. You about to
said.
slap on that Red Dead?
Hold on, wait.
You
said.
I gotta tell him like he told you. Contra 3 came out 30 years ago. What you waiting on, bro?
So this the difference. This the difference. I ain't 30. I ain't even close. I ain't close to that.
Ain't no
30
excuses,
yet.
man. You ain't no excuses, man. No excuses.
Hey,
You tell me no excuses.
Hey man, you know what? I'm gonna be fair about it, real. You right. I'm gonna be fair about it. You right. You know I'm gonna go beat Contra 3. In return, I'm gonna need you to go beat Red Dead. Okay,
that's different though. Contra 3. You could beat Contra 3 in like what, an hour?
That sounds like personal problems. That sounds like personal problems.
Contra 3, if you memorize everything, you have to. If you new at it, you going to get your ass whooped. Because I was new at it, dude. I was frustrated. I was about to quit. But I got used to it. I memorized all the bosses, their attacks, so I know when to duck. When I remember you have to memorize it. Once you memorize it, you be all right. But if you're a newcomer, if you're newcomer to that game, G-Rock, you're gonna be frustrated. I'm gonna let you know right now.
So you're not gonna play Red Dead is what I'm hearing.
I never said I was gonna play it. Won't let it go.
No, man, I gotta take the heat off.
No.
I know how to. I'm good at changing up the scenarios.
No. Yeah, I ain't falling for this shit. You had Super Nintendo back in the day. I didn't. The consoles I had in the 90s was everything Sega. Everything Sega.
And that's why you don't play games now, because they went out of business and so did your gaming skills.
No. When
the hardware went down, so did your ability.
So hold on, how does Sega went out of business and they still making billions?
I said when the hardware went down, so did your ability.
It doesn't mean that they didn't make good software. Because when they got out the hardware business, they still made really good software during the original Xbox.
Sometimes you and that girl that just didn't work out, didn't have a bad breakup. Don't change the relationship.
Honestly, the quality of Sega, it's really when the Xbox 360 and the PS3 came out. When Sega was throwing on trash games and those consoles, that's when the quality went down, and that's when they went into bankruptcy.
So what you're telling me is that you're not gonna play Red Dead Redemption.
Oh goddamn! Eventually, I will get to it. All right, that's all. But I never on this channel hyped up Red Dead Redemption. I'm a player. I'm excited about it, but I'm not here to vex you. I'm not gonna sit up here and hype up something that I didn't even play the first. Well, I didn't beat the first one. I played it, but I didn't beat it. Makes me sound like a fraud.
I'm just here to vex you, man. I come on your channel. I come on your channel to cause problems for you.
Nah. You try. You trying though. It's all right, man. It's all good.
I ain't been here in a minute. Trust me. I'm gonna get you.
No. You can't get it. I'm still waiting you beat that Contra 3, Mr. Super Nintendo.
Well, hey, fuck you,
dog. So you getting Red Dead Redemption, G-Rock? What about you, T? Are you getting it?
Not this year. I ain't got no room for it right now. A game that I know I'm gonna spend at least that 60 in the campaign. I have no I have no time right now. Hiccup. I have no time for that game right now, man. I will get it, but it'll probably be like early next year before I spend the money and get into it, because I don't want to buy it and have to sit. I do that enough.
Yeah, like I was debating if I wanted to buy the game next week, because like I say, I'm on a time crunch as well, my work schedule and all that. G-Rock, I can't just sit up here and just play games like I'm drinking water. It's not the same no more. Once you start getting kids, getting married, having a family, you understand exactly what I'm coming from.
I ain't thinking about that shit. So see what the problem is. You telling me a lot of personal problems. That's what they call in the business world a personal problem.
No, it's not a personal problem. It's just my personal life.
Hey man. Personal problems.
No.
Personal life.
No, it's not.
All I want to see, man, is when your ass get on live
when I get on, I want to see some Red Dead achievements popped. And if I don't, I'm gonna be hitting up your inbox talking shit.
I'm still trying to figure out where is this me hyping up Red Dead Redemption 2. That's what I want to know. Where's my video?
I'm painting a scenario for you, man. Don't worry about it.
You lying. You spreading fake news like Fox. You spreading that fake news.
That's all right. Sometimes you need some fake news. Sometimes you gotta spit that Trump shit at them and just talk nonsense.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Boy, you about to have them conservatives pissed off at us, man. They're gonna be goddamn filthy liberal.
Right, hey, let me chill. Let me chill for somebody cost me my damn job or something, and we gonna have a problem. I'm just chilling.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna get it next week. I'm gonna play it, but probably won't be long because I have to work. When it come out next Friday?
Yep.
Guess what? I have to wake up 4 a.m. Saturday morning, so I can't really play much.
Fraud. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Let him do like that.
Hey, it is what it is. Like, hey, couple more years. I'm really hoping next 2 to 3 years I get my business started. If I get my business started, that's a lot less working for me, man.
Man said you already got a business already.
I ain't got no damn business, man. Shit. If I was really doing some street pharmacy, man, I shouldn't even be this damn tired. I should be having some hoes in the corner doing shit for me. I should be having people doing the work for me, man. Shit. Okay, in that case, while I'm tired, I shouldn't be tired if I had people working for me right now.
Hey, man, sometimes bosses get tired too.
You don't want that. You gotta be looking over your shoulder all the time. You don't need that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't need all that, man. You'll understand one day, G-Rock. You still what? How old are you? 23, 24?
26 on Sunday, my dude.
Oh, you 26? Okay. So you
still got a youth on my side for a little bit before I start
again, man.
Before I start getting before I start getting locked down with the handcuffs. My girl trying now. She tried. She tried.
Hold on. Did you say so soon as you graduated college and got that nice job? That's when that girl came along. So
no, that's not true.
You sure?
He started on the cuss.
You sure she wasn't digging some gold? You sure she wasn't looking at your bank account?
Hey man, if she is, she ain't getting none of it, so we cool. She paying half. She paying half the bills.
All I remember, we was in. I don't know if he was. I think it was in at that time. Yeah, I think we did have a Discord. You was bragging and shit. Oh man, I'm finished with school. I got a nice paying job, and
I was working at Best Buy when I graduated college. That's how I know you were lying.
And then all of a sudden you like, I got this fine chick, man. So I'm putting the pieces together. You graduated college, you got a good job, now you got a girl.
I was working at Best Buy. At Best Buy when I graduated college. I didn't even have no girl when I graduated.
I just want to know, was this girl in your life while you was at Best Buy? If she wasn't, then
I didn't even know her yet.
Okay.
What you talking about?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Welcome to the Personal Business Podcast.
The Personal Business. Hey, he started that mess.
Wow, this nigga.
We were talking about Red Dead Redemption, and all of a sudden we talking about Contra 3, and I'm a fraud, and it's just
who getting on lockdown.
60 hours a week, and street pharmacists and shit.
Tipping hoes.
I mean, you is a street pharmacist, but I mean that's never in question.
A street pharmacist. No, I'm too chicken shit to do that, man. I can't do that. Nah, I'll run away, cry like a little baby, man. So okay. So what's your thoughts and opinions about? So we get to a last topic with Red Dead Redemption 2. What you think about them long hours and people getting all pissed off at was it Rockstar? For allowing some of these workers to work that many hours, and of course some of them denying it.
I mean, I mean, what's the? I don't understand why people mad. My thing is this: it ain't like you ain't getting paid, so I could see it if you wasn't getting paid. But we know that's not the case. Second, like they putting all this money into this because they about to get it back tenfold. So who cares? And then 3 is like, do y'all motherfuckers get mad when a motherfucker got to work OT at McDonald's and they be up there 15, 20 hours? And then, no, you don't care about their feelings. You want your damn burger. Like,
Exactly.
I don't care. I like that. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't care about a person having to work 100 hours a week because I've worked weeks where I was doing like 85, 90 hours a week. And this is like, and then going and like doing stuff at school too. So it's like, this is part of life. Like, you getting paid. So this is what you do. It's crunch time. The game is about to come out. It was drawing closer to time. Like, what developer doesn't do that? I don't know too many. I would assume that's not regular practice. I can understand, but I don't know too many. We don't really hear nobody saying, "Oh, we only work 40 hours a week on our video game." Like, no, nobody do that, bro. Everybody be pitching overtime when it's crunch time.
How you gonna do that?
And then it's being Rockstar and the game that this is. You know that you have a certain standard you have to hit and live up to. So yes, if this is what it takes, you sacrifice time and you get it back, and then you be in chill mode. Rockstar only drop like one maybe 2 games depending on the length of the gen every generation. So it's not like, yeah, you dropping, we assuming this gonna be the one and only new game of the generation. So this is your one game. Yeah, you can put the time in because you you only doing one game, and then chill for a year. Get to work on next gen, and then when next gen drop the game at the tail end, and then do the same thing. It's not a big deal. Nobody bitches about regular people doing that. Like people who work from sun up to sundown every day, or don't even like who go get off of work and go to another job. You don't care about them people, but you care about this. Fuck out of here. Fake news, fake feelings.
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of this whole kind of outrage culture, like, because it's like. Was it a somewhat insensitive tweet? Maybe you should have just said, we've been pulling long hours and that's it. People are hung up on the 100 hours. It's like, nobody gave a damn when I was bagging groceries for 100 hours a week. Nobody came up to me and said, hey, you all right, man? You look kind of tired. Nobody said that to me. So these guys are doing what I think they at least wanted to do. Nobody ends up working on video games as an accident or because you have to do it. They went out to do that job. So it's just like they're doing 100 hours in something they like to do, and not, like you said, flipping burgers or bagging groceries or something. So I just think it's part of the outrage culture. Like, I don't feel sorry for them. Why? They're doing what they went out to do. You don't fall into a job where you're working on a video game. You pursued that. That's because you wanted to do that. Mm-hmm. People don't pursue McDonald's. They do it because that's what's available. It's an easy job to get, and they can make some money. But it's not like, oh, that's where I want. That's where I want my, that's where I want to end up at. Nobody does that for that kind of job. So I can't feel sorry for them.
Yeah, especially when you're about to make the money back tenfold.
Oh, they're gonna make that money back in one day.
People really realize like how much ain't GTA 5 like undoubtedly the best-selling game of all time? Yes, I think it's the best-selling game of all time. It generated more money. I think I read that GTA 5 has generated more money than any media. Like I want to say, I'm pretty sure that I've seen that GTA 5 was the best-selling game of all time, and it's generated more money than any kind of.
I don't think it's the best-selling game of all time.
I'm gonna check that out
because Sonic apparently sold better. So
right, apparently. But I mean,
you won't let it go. You won't let it go.
No, because that doesn't make sense. But if you think about it, Call of Duty just made $500 million over the course of a weekend. You don't think Red Dead gonna double that?
Oh, I know they're gonna make $1 billion every one day.
Even if they could be dog ass tired, bro. They probably are dog ass tired. And as soon as they look at them numbers and checks start getting cleared and bank accounts start filling up, everybody gonna be hyped, and they're gonna realize why it's all worth it. That's just like people who, like T was saying. You doing this because you want to be here, because you work for who you work for, and you know that you gonna draw a crowd every time you say you making a game. You know you making bread. Rockstar Games is instant bank. It don't matter. Rockstar could announce like, "Hey,
we got a game coming. They can announce the game tomorrow and say it's not going to be here for another 5 or 6 years, but that shit will take over the internet because it's Rockstar saying it. It's instant bread. And people, you have to work in life to get stuff. Like when it's time to crunch and get shit done, you got to crunch and get shit done. And even they were saying, you know, it wasn't everybody doing it, but there were senior like employees there who needed to get it done. And that's part of leadership. Some like when stuff has to get done, it falls down to the leaders to lead the way to get things to get it done. Like this game,
I feel bad that those guys won't get the perks that the higher ups will get based on you know how the game sells. I would like to see developers get some options to where they actually make a little money off of game sales as well. But other than that, like again, they're doing what I assume is their dream job. So, you know, I feel bad for somebody, you know, on a garbage truck 100 hours a week. You know, that's rough.
Hey, you know those garbage people get paid some good money.
They get paid, though,
you know that, right?
They get paid.
They get paid more than teachers, dude. That's crazy.
But you got to look at it too. But they working their job because they do what they got to do. So it's like, and that's what you do when you working in the business world. Like, $100. Like somebody tell you, like, hey, you got to work this amount of time. Like, damn, I'm tired. That sounds like a personal problem. Like, we got shit to get done, and this is the time frame we got to get it done in. Like,
no one wants to deal with a raccoon or possum that's possibly rabid, and they deal with that stuff every day.
Oh, there he is.
Factual.
Where you came from?
Here?
Where you came from, man?
I just came. I just finished and whatnot.
Damn.
I've seen people that were just like, oh, they got time to do this. This is poor management and da 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 da. I'm like, and it's a lot of YouTubers who sit on like they work from home. It's like, man, sit your little kid ass down, bro. You sitting at the crib. You sitting at the crib, bro. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying because I don't make videos like so. I know that you go ahead constructing videos and picking topics, but a lot of YouTube stuff, a lot of stuff is discussed off of what the news cycle is for the day. So a lot of people repeating topics anyway.
Right.
So a lot of this stuff that's what I'm saying. You doing something that you like to do, and it's way less than what they're doing. Most of these guys
so I'm like, other people's work.
I just don't get that, bro.
Like if you out there interviewing people, running around making stories, you know, finding stories, that's one thing. But if you just, you know, go to your favorite blog and just regurgitate what you saw on there, that ain't work.
There's a lot of regurgitation in this damn community. I had to unsub from some of these guys.
And look, I'm not saying that's a bad thing because that's how news happens. But what I'm saying is when those people talk about how hard they're working, I don't want to hear that nonsense. Like that's what I don't want to hear. Like if you do that and you just do it and you know that's your thing and you're fine, but you try to act like this is a hard working job. Like, look, I do videos. You know, I graduated film school in 2009. I had my own business since then. That is hard work. Actually getting off your ass, going out there filming something, editing it, doing the sound work, doing the motion graphics work. That's hard work. Standing in front of your camera reading somebody else's work is not hard.
That's exactly why I'm a RDC World 1 fan, because they do that. Like they do a lot of like real videos and get actors and stuff.
Right. That's work.
So
what green screen going blah 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 from this website blah blah blah. That's not work, man.
So what you think about this situation, Retro Bro? People crying about the long hours they're working the Rockstar.
I mean, just thinking from the perspective that we all have jobs here, I mean, you kind of have to work to earn your money. That's just how it works. I mean, a lot of times it's not very fair in almost any job you're in, so it comes with the line of work.
Well, yeah, like you said a while ago, T, you know, it's the career path they chose. It's supposed to be their dream job. Matter of fact, it'll probably be me working 100 hours because video games is my passion.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is a personal thing for me because I'm talking about dream jobs. 2009, it was 2010. I was a production assistant on this movie in Florida, in Tampa, Florida. It was like $1 million budget. It was a small budget film. we were pulling 17, 18, 19-hour days on this movie production, especially towards the end when it's crunch time and the budget was running out. 19-hour days. Do you think I complained? Hell no. I was as happy as I can be because I was doing what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? So this doesn't make sense to me. To be, the people aren't complaining. It's people outside of it that are complaining about it. The people that actually did the work, you don't hear them complaining about it.
Yep, true. So
that's just some insight for you.
All I know, this game gonna probably make $1 billion over the course of this of the weekend, probably in one day. That's just how big this game is. This game is so massive. A lot of actors, voice actors. It's like the size of this game. Just look at how the game looks. That game looks absolutely beautiful. Best place to play is on Xbox One X. I don't give a damn what you say, G-Rock, you pony.
Right.
I didn't even say shit though.
Xbox is Xbox.
All I know is, I'm excited for the game to come out next week, and I'm probably gonna play that before I finish Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 1. How you feel about the G-Rock? How you feel about that? How you feel about that?
Finish what? That you gonna do what? Play Red Dead 2 before 1?
Yeah, how you feel about that? You get mad?
I know you fraudulent anyway, so I expect it.
Goddamn.
Boy,
I don't think you should do it for continuity's sake.
No, well, I'm not sure how the storyline is, but I'm hearing that you don't necessarily need to play the first one to get.
No, I just meant as far as the main character and knowing him and knowing where he came from.
Yeah. So okay, that's probably enough for this subject. I guess our last subject for the day is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It was been the best reviewed Call of Duty in over how long? About 10 years? Because I believe on the Metacritic it hit 89 on the Xbox, and of course the Xbox get the highest score since it's the most powerful console. But I'm kind of surprised because a lot of people felt that this game wasn't going to be as successful or get reviewed as highly because of them taking out the single player campaign, which a lot of us was very disappointed about because the Black Ops series was successful because of the single player campaign. Like that's just how I feel about it. And of course, we're in this new day and age that multiplayer gaming is the thing. It's the future, and people always want to play online, play multiplayer. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, but I always prefer a single player campaign first. Then I play multiplayer next. It's always been my motto. I like to play by myself first. Then the multiplayer is a plus, and I guess people love playing these online only games. So that's just how it is. And they made $500 million the first 3 days. I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So they made a lot of money off of this as well. And of course they fallen suit what Epic Games is doing, the whole battle royale, and I think it's called the Blackout or something. Anybody has Black Ops 4?
I got Black Ops 4 on both.
Oh, you did say that. So how is it? Matter of fact, I hadn't played it yet.
I mean, it's a better version of. Talking about for Blackout or for just the game?
No, just the game overall.
I mean, I like Call of Duty though. I'm one of them. I buy Call of Duty for multiplayer. Like I'm one of them people that's not affected by the story mode because I'm like I don't care about that. I want to play multiplayer with my friends. So it wasn't no big deal to me. But I mean, for people who are like, I think it's one of the better Call of Duties in a while. Mainly because everybody's not flying through the fucking air like it's Titanfall and like we retarded. Like,
I hate that.
Like that is probably why a lot of people are enjoying this game more because it's back to what Call of Duty is. Like, it's just fun. You got extra stuff you can do, but it's just kind of back to Call of Duty. I only played one game of Blackout, man. Because it's cool. I don't really care about Battle Royale like that. It is fun, but it's just a way more polished version of PUBG. And when I played Blackout during the beta, I was like, that's it for PUBG. That shit's out of here. So
it wasn't already out of here?
I mean, it was already declining because of Fortnite. But I mean, it was just like Fortnite had enough differences to separate it. Black Ops was just legitimately PUBG but better, and it was like that's it. Like y'all didn't had a year, y'all didn't have some years to fix this game up, and they just annihilated that. So yeah, I like it. I mean, if you don't like Call of Duty, of course you ain't gonna like it, but I don't know if that's a bad thing to say in the gaming community because I know that makes you super fucking casual and shit. So whatever.
All right. Anybody else? You played the Retro Bro?
I haven't. I'm not really that big into shooters, but I've heard good things about it.
I guess G-Rock's what's up, Alvin? It was here. Alex, did you play it? You ain't too much. You don't really play multiplayer shooters, do you? Like that?
No, I don't got time to keep up with these kids, man.
With these kids.
But the bad thing is that pisses me off though. They all want to play online only, and if you take the time to play with some of these kids like that play online all day every day, they're pretty trash. I mean, like right now, I still play a few different MOBAs and stuff, and I barely get to play. I get to play maybe 1 to 2 hours a week, which is not much. And I look at the times, like because you can look at their logs and stuff for how long they play games, at least on Steam, and they are not good. And it's infuriating. Like sometimes you need a break to just go play by yourself.
And I didn't mean that as like a diss to people that play Call of Duty. I legitimately mean I do not have the time to keep up with these people that play Call of Duty all day.
That's true, man. Because I barely got time to play the games I got now, and you know a lot of games I mostly like to play is single player games, and I barely have enough time to play. Actually, I really haven't been playing that, so it's kind of hard to play these multiplayer games, and it's too much, and you got to get good at it too. In order to get good at it, you gotta fucking.
I start to notice I enjoy single player games more. Like last generation, I was like all multiplayer. That was all I would play. But obviously, when I was younger, it was mostly single player. But then last gen was like all multiplayer. But this generation, I find myself having less time to keep up with multiplayer games. So I play a lot of single player stuff now. And I was that dude that loved Call of Duty single player. Like it's like basically playing a Michael Bay action movie. I love that. But this one doesn't have that. It still looks really good. I like the Battle Royale mode. I think that's the real selling point of this game. I wish they would sell the Battle Royale as like a standalone for like $30 or something. I'd be all about that. Because I don't care about Call of Duty regular online. I just don't care anymore. I don't have the time to keep up. I don't want to come home after work and just get fucking destroyed online. That doesn't sound fun to me. But like at least with the Battle Royale, you can do team battles, which is cool. Like I like playing games online as a team. Because at least that way, like we played Gears a little while back, me, Real, and Nick. We played the Horde mode. I like stuff like that now because at least that you don't have to spend all your life getting good at it.
Right.
So it is what it is now. I'm just more of a single player and Horde mode guy now.
That is true. Like
I feel like one of the things that like kind of bothers me about not having single player. Like again, I'm not that big on Call of Duty, but on Steam, you get those free weekends where you can play the whole weekend.
Yeah,
it'd be nice sometimes to just go beat story mode before the weekend ends.
Yeah, exactly. Like stuff like that's cool. I don't want to sound like I'm knocking multiplayer. Like obviously multiplayer is awesome. I wish I had the time to invest into multiplayer and get good like I used to be. Because like I used to be a fucking beast at Counter-Strike, but that's when I had. Like I wasn't working all the time. I just had school, and you have like all this extra free time, right? Like if I still had time like that, I'd be all about multiplayer only. But it's just like I can't do that anymore.
The shit changes, man. You're adult now. We ain't no kids, we ain't teenagers no more. So we got more responsibilities, and
bullshit as excuses.
I was just
in order to be good at a multiplayer game, you gotta spend countless of hours a day or putting in 50 to 60 hours a week on multiplayer just to get good at it. And at the same time, you got to shove those other games to the side that you've been wanting to play, like a lot of those single player games. So it's too much. That's why I hadn't been buying a lot of these multiplayer games. It's too much. I would rather play that new Battlefield game because it has a single player.
It has a campaign. Yeah,
it has a campaign. That's something that I would like to play. Because I know I'm not going to invest hundreds of hours of my personal time trying to get good at multiplayer, and I'm probably gonna get destroyed because if I spend 100 hours on the multiplayer, I'm probably planning to get somebody spent thousands of hours on multiplayer.
Yeah,
because
basically.
that's all they play. So either way I go, I'm fucked.
Are you hearing this in the chat? These gamers complaining about playing games.
Oh no!
No, it's just it ain't just that. It's just the fact that I'm still a little upset that they took the single player aspect out of it. It sucks, man, because that's why I really became a huge fan of the Call of Duty series because of the single player, not the multiplayer.
My thing is like, why should I even care about buying your disc when it's completely worthless now? It's like it's just there's no single player, and I gotta download it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm a dinosaur, so like me talking about this, we complained about this for years. It's going to happen. The digital is gonna take over. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna just be in the corner crying with all my retail copies, and it's just gonna be over one day. It's not with nothing we can do. This Call of Duty is like the top selling. And
it's like I think they said it's like the fastest selling Call of Duty this generation or something.
All the complaining that led up to this game coming out. Oh, there's no single player. Nobody gave a shit. This game still sold.
It's still sold.
Yeah, because like they took the genre that's popular, which is Battle Royale, and they did it with the AAA team. Like, PUBG is a fucking joke. Like they've had the jump start on everybody.
Right.
And they still haven't fixed their game. They deserve to be knocked out.
They did nothing with all that.
They've done nothing. They're as bad as the Pokemon Go team. Remember how much money they were making and they weren't doing jack shit?
Doing nothing.
That's exactly what the PUBG team is doing. So like I'm glad that Call of Duty did it, and everyone was laughing at them for jumping on the Battle Royale bandwagon, but like they did it right at least.
Yeah, I'm glad they did it because Fortnite is cartoony. It's more
Fortnite's cool, but like cool. Fortnite, the gunplay sucks.
Right,
it's not accurate. It's more like a spray and pray casual game.
To be honest, Fortnite's it's gonna be relevant longer than Call of Duty.
Fortnite's real first test.
Well, that's also
I don't think it's going to do anything to Fortnite because kids love Fortnite.
Fortnite's more accessible because it's
fun. Love Fortnite. You don't care about nothing else.
Yeah, but that's also anybody who's playing PUBG is probably going to migrate straight to Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to be the difference.
That's also the marketing strategy too, more or less. Like the big thing I'm pretty sure they're looking at is a lot like how Alex was talking about not having time and how we feel too. A lot of people, like at least by statistics that still game, are still large in numbers in our age group. Yeah. And because a lot of people don't have time, it feels easier to them to hop in an arena style game because it's quicker to pick up. Like it's easy to pick up but hard to master, if that makes any sense. Yep. Like I hate to admit this, but I have not beat Tales of Berseria yet because whenever I get off of like work and I have time to game, I have no idea where I am and I have zero motivation to watch somebody's gameplay to navigate me through because I can't remember what I was doing the last month I played. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
So I don't think it bothered me that much, man, about the single player thing. Like I know it was a big fucking deal. I know a lot of people personally, and in like the Discord chat they were in, they were like, "Oh man, how could you support this shit?" I'm like, "Cause I bought Titanfall and that shit slapped too." Like,
oh man, Titanfall 2 was fucking awesome though.
Yeah,
but it kind of bummed though.
I like Titanfall 1 and 2, but my thing was like, and then again, maybe it is the fact that like I said, I'm not married. I live with my girl, so like I go home, I come home from work, I make sure house shit is done, make sure I give her time, and I get a couple hours in the game. So for me, I have people similar to mine, so I got friends like that can play those kind of games. Like to me, Call of Duty's campaign was fun in like Modern Warfare 1 and 2. And I'm like, okay, I'm done with this shit because I'm not gonna play this. I usually played the Modern Warfare campaigns like months after the game was out because when we got that game, it was right online. Everybody squad up. It's time to beat somebody ass. But because I play that shit every year, I don't feel like I have to, because when you play it, it's not like, oh, I gotta get good. It's like shit. It's Call of Duty. Shit comes out every year. I'm good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like so I don't have that problem, but I could definitely see how it's an issue. Like if you don't play it, and you got to get good again. It's like I'm not about to invest time to get good at something and then have other games. When other games do drop though, like when Red Dead comes out next week, okay, I'm done with Call of Duty. I'm gonna knock that shit out, and then I'm like, okay, everybody done. Wait till the group's done. Now we back to Call of Duty until something else comes out, and that's just kind of how it works.
Yeah, backup game.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
apparently
the same shit with like Splatoon. I didn't even like playing the normal Splatoon mode because it's like more of the same with the Wii U version. I liked the salmon run mode.
Yeah,
But then
Salmon Run is
like
dope.
my team just stopped playing. And I was like, oh fuck it, I'll sell this game now. You guys are gonna wasting my time if we're not playing anymore.
That shit wasn't on when you wanted to play.
That was the worst. That
wasn't
really
open.
turned me off with the game. Have they fixed that yet?
Nope.
Wow,
Still the same.
that's so retarded.
You have to
Well, I
wait
don't
for
know
Salmon
right now
Run
because I
still.
don't have
Salmon
Nintendo
Run,
Online,
they
so-
only let you play specific hours and random days that Nintendo decides is a good day to play.
Man, that pisses me off about that shit.
That shit
wonder
drives
why-
me crazy.
It
I wonder why they
does.
do
Because
that,
that salmon run is so fucking fun.
It's so much fun.
It's so good. I love it.
I've never
But like,
played
you
Salmon
can't
Run.
play
I've
when you
always
want to
played
play. When I
Splatoon.
come home from work, I turn on Splatoon 2. I'm like, I can't play Salmon Run.
Come on, man. But this is Nintendo we talking about. They
Yeah,
always
but-
do
but-
stuff that piss
see,
people
but
off.
it's weird to me for Splatoon because I play Splatoon like a lot with my friends. So we play like just like turf war and shit like that. So I never played Salmon Run. I just never understand why are you regulating times I can play this shit. And better yet, why can't I just squad up with the fucking friends I want to play with? Why do I have to swap teams? Like that shit's annoying.
Yeah, it's very
It's so
difficult.
damn annoying.
Even though
I'm
we
not-
have this amazing app and I can use the voice chat through the app for Splatoon 2 almost exclusively.
Fuck that, man. I just want to play with my friends. Like I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. I feel like I would just be spiteful and be an asshole about it. Be like, yo, we still squad, and just be snitching on my teammates so they could get picked off for putting me on a different team.
I mean, it's fun.
That's
It's
cool.
fun sometimes. It's fun sometimes to see like when you're on the other team because you're like, okay, I know how he's gonna play, so I'm fucking up.
yeah.
So that's cool. But then it's like when you got 4 people and you're like, yo, it would really be nice if all 4 of us can play because it's hell trying to get people on Switch like at the same time because you can't message them and then everybody's not on the Discord at the same time, so you gotta really text motherfuckers and call them and just like, look, bruh, like.
Oh shit, we about to go back into another Nintendo online rant.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
I don't want because last time I said something about Nintendo Online, motherfuckers was going nuts on my Twitter, and I had to hit motherfuckers with some real life jokes. I had to find some of these motherfuckers on Facebook. So do not at me because if I find you on Facebook, I'm gonna clown your monkey head ass.
Oh,
I
damn.
promise you.
I know y'all can't see it, but the hand is ready.
The experience of me complaining about Nintendo's online, that experience changed my Nintendo life, man. I lost so much faith.
We better start talking about Nintendo Online before Pastor OJ. He gonna invade our
shit,
comments.
I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing to nobody.
The good pastor about to send his goons.
I'm sitting over here in the corner.
And the Lord saith, you shall only salmon run on the Sunday.
Oh my god!
I ain't said shit about nobody.
I'm done.
Cause
I'm done, man.
I know motherfuckers be getting balls and coming to my Twitter and just be, they was going nuts, bro, on my Twitter. They was like, and that's why your girl white as hell. I'm like, my girl not even white. Who the fuck are y'all looking at? I'm like, the fuck are y'all talking
They say you
about?
got your snow
Try to
bunny,
get
huh?
personal.
They was like, yo, man, you got a snowflake, and that's why he was like, Nintendo
What does
Online
that
too
have to do
good
with
for
anything,
you. And
though?
I'm like, first of all,
Nothing.
my girl's not white. So who the fuck did you look up? That's one.
If she
And
was, why
second
would
of
that
all-
matter?
Yeah, and I'm like, second of all, what does this have to do about Nintendo's fucking online? So I'm like,
This needs to be an infomercial for Nintendo. Like why Nintendo needs to fix their internet infrastructure. It's making your gamers into internet thugs.
Internet
man,
thugs.
them motherfuckers
God
was
damn.
sending. They was sending shots, man. I mean, if some of that shit was accurate, I'd have kind of been looking for somebody. I'm like, what you say, bitch?
Yo, I got called the Pretendo. Mr. T got called a Pretendo.
Last time I checked,
Online.
didn't you come out with that word pretendo? I don't think nobody else said that.
Nah, that's before me.
That was before you. Oh, okay.
I just kind of snatched it up from my little
Man,
certain video.
you should have took that credit because I would have been like, hell yeah, that was me. I made that.
I couldn't do that.
You should patent it. You should patent that word.
You lying? We've been using that.
Low key, maybe it's just me, but I feel like internet thugs all listen to Drake. Just saying.
Drake, wow.
Hey, whoa. My man's talking. He talking good game and push up my light skin size. So fuck you, dog.
Oh my god.
Drake is Canadian treasure. I will not stand any Drake slander.
Canadian treasure.
Look here, he was a Canadian treasure when he was still Jimmy.
This man was in a wheelchair. He was shot, and he became a world famous rapper. So I will not. I will not stand
Jimmy
by.
Jimmy was the GOAT. I'm not a Drake fan, but I like Jimmy. Jimmy was the GOAT.
I like Jimmy.
Talk about that corny TV show.
Degrassi.
Degrassi or whatever.
I guess that's where he came from.
He was an all-star basketball player. He got shot in a school shooting. Became a cripple.
And became a master artist and a master rapper.
His rap game was so good that his legs started working again. That's Drake, baby.
Oh my god!
This nigga Jimmy had a power
Did they teach y'all the
drama.
damn history of him in Canada?
Drake is now a course in Canada.
Drake, when you're so light skinned, you can use blackface.
Man,
what made him do that?
Y'all gonna leave my nigga alone, dog. Everybody, you know what? Because I feel like y'all personally attacking me right now because I'm kind of close to his color. Me and him got a little bit of a color. This sounded like a real kind of like y'all don't like light skinned people thing. This is what it sounded like.
Well. Drake he's half white, so you got to remember that. So
yo, this ain't the '80s. Y'all ain't in no more.
Also, for the record, I'm more of a caramel brown, so I'm technically in the middle.
The shit deeper than rap. It's deeper than games, man. Y'all get racist out here. You see how they trying to get out here and build a wall around light skins. I see.
Oh damn.
It's cool, man. Go ahead, real. Go do this motherfucker. Fuck you, dog.
Is it true that Red Dead Redemption is going to be on 2 discs?
On PS4, yeah. I heard that.
Are you serious?
It's 2 discs.
That's what I've been seeing on Twitter all day. People are like, it's on 2 discs.
I think it's 2 discs on PS4.
Dang.
I thought we were done with this multiple disc shit.
I don't have. I'm not having a disc. I don't have any discs for my PS4 or my Xbox, so I'll just have the download.
That's wild, man.
I'll just have the download like a lot of other people. I'm not Final Fantasy 7 in this shit. I'm good.
Seriously.
Again, what is the point of physical media? What's the point at this point?
I don't know.
Not much point left.
Nope. We about to go straight to streaming only pretty soon.
Oh, don't say that shit.
That Google Cloud streaming is pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah.
That shit can do 1080p 60 FPS Assassin's Creed Odyssey on streaming. That is impressive.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta have good internet. I know in Canada y'all got good internet. Not everybody out here in the States has good internet. So
that sounds like a you problem.
Oh, but which country generates the most money?
How does that fix your internet?
No, I'm saying is if they're gonna make this cloud streaming thing, then they got to make sure that everybody has good internet so we can all run these games well.
No. You got to make sure you got a good internet.
Yeah, exactly. You got to make sure.
That's why I said.
So how can they generate the type of money that they want in return if they can't guarantee that at least 75% of the country has good internet to run the game?
But that's
you only need to have like a 5 to 10 megabit per second internet connection to use the streaming service. Obviously, that won't be the highest quality setting.
It's not going to be optimal for everybody out the gate. But the thing is, they're thinking about the future, much like Microsoft did when they forced people to use broadband.
Yeah,
like on the original Xbox.
People thought it couldn't happen.
Everybody's going to have this shit. So they're like, eventually, everybody's connection going to be good enough to run these games. Let's get in now and get a foundation.
But that's the thing for everything, though, because that's like I haven't used Google's yet, but like. People were talking about for people who are super fucking divisive that I've seen on PlayStation Now before they did the download. Like my internet's not a piece of shit,
So I was playing Ninja Gaiden on PS Now. I was like, cool. And then other motherfuckers was like, I can't use this. And I'm like, yeah, you have 25 meg internet. Yes, it's your fault. It is your fault. Stop. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying the service isn't bad. It couldn't be improved. But I'm like, I play PlayStation Now to the point where I know that it's not terrible if you aren't cheap, if you're not cheap enough on the internet. If you only running 2 devices on your internet, bro, I'm sorry. It's not them, it's you. You gotta upgrade. You gotta pay more than $30, bro, to get a better experience. It's just that's how it works.
Can I use your streaming service with my AOL? it is what it is. Like, it's gonna become the norm. Definitely in next generation, it's gonna become a normal thing. Like, especially the companies like Google is on this and Microsoft is on this. There's like rumors Amazon's trying to do this shit too. Like Ubisoft is doing it. Like it's
man. I still think it might be another 10 years down the line. Next generation, like that's down. Are you talking about the PS5 generation or PS6 generation?
PS5, because like we already know there's an Xbox cloud streaming box coming. Like they're obviously not waiting for this. They want it to become reality.
Yeah, but they still gonna have a traditional console as well with that. They want people to play however they want to play.
They want they're gonna still have the regular one. This is like a transition generation, but I bet you in PS6, Xbox 3 generation, you won't have that anymore.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have some of the cloud streaming next generation, but I don't think it will be full throttle until the PS6. That's like down to 2030. Dude.
Yeah, nobody's saying that. What I'm saying is that this is. They getting their feet wet right now.
Yeah,
they're going to be able to reach people that they couldn't reach before with just having a traditional box. So that's how they're going to start.
Yeah, these streaming boxes are going to open up gaming to a lot more people.
Yeah,
because you can literally play Assassin's Creed Odyssey in your fucking web browser. That's crazy.
That's cool. I
just don't get why people are against this. That opens up gaming to a lot more people who just simply either can't afford to buy consoles or they can't afford to buy a nice gaming PC. But hey, they have like a decent computer or even a fucking tablet, and they can play it that way. Like that's really cool.
A lot of that shit.
I'm a dinosaur. I'm not against it. Like this is what we dreamed about. When we were kids. Like. All this kind of crazy stuff being able to happen, through the airwaves.
Technology's almost there now.
What you think about that new phone that's supposed to be similar to like a Switch or something? I heard about
that Huawei Pro X or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like very expensive though.
It's $1,000.
I put a tweet out on that, so I think Alex said something about it. I think he.
Yeah. That Huawei presentation was so funny, man. It triggered so many Nintendo dudes. It's like, Huawei, fuck you!
It did exactly what they wanted it to do. To get all these Nintendo websites to jump on it and be like, oh, this isn't going to be any good.
Exactly.
All you were doing is giving them the attention they wanted.
That's true.
They know.
Like I saw, I think Spawnwave made a video of it, and the last time I checked, it was like 30,000 views. That's 30,000 views talking about Huawei they wouldn't have got before.
Wow, they know this isn't a viable competitor to the Switch.
Of course not. It's $1,000.
$1,000, right? But they did it because they knew it would trigger.
Yeah, they knew it would trigger all these Nintendo sites. Like these dudes were straight up mad about this.
Man. I just want to see the commercial for this. It's probably hilarious.
It's so bad. Like they have that giant tablet on the screen. It has one Joy-Con connected to it, and they're like, "This is better than the Nintendo Switch."
Is there going to be another Joy-Con?
It better.
It's so bad.
Is it that damn bad? When's it supposed to be coming out?
I think this year.
This year? 2018.
Yeah, well, it's just a phone. Yeah, they just have. It all just has a little dock as a controller.
I'll pass on that.
It's funny because they picked like Arena of Valor, the one game that it plays that Switch also plays.
Yeah. It's like, ours has double the battery life of the Nintendo Switch. That's great, guy. It costs 4 times more. I would hope so.
Like, come on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was pretty funny though, like how triggered people got about it.
They were so
I was having a laugh, man, looking at all these articles and videos. Like, you guys are like ridiculous.
Yeah, they be.
They probably got pissed because they heard it had internet.
Oh man.
Oh, damn.
Your friends on it.
You got internet and it got voice chat.
free at
It's
that.
got built-in voice chat. It's got built-in messaging service. It has YouTube. It has Netflix.
That's free cloud saves.
Oh
And it's
man,
a
it's
cell
too far.
phone.
Man, I'm trying to get that out my mind with this whole Nintendo stuff, man. I don't know, man. I'm still upset about that shit, but I'm trying to just I'm trying to let it go. It's hard to let it go, but damn, man, I just wish Nintendo just god dang. They love to be different, but shit, be different for a good reason, not a bad reason, man.
I can't help it. I gotta get a commercial for this shit. This shit is comedy gold. I just want to see somebody all happy playing. Like, look, when you hit star 69, you do a good bear. Like that it would be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
So I think we done tackled every subject today, man. Anything else y'all can think about? I know that Starlink game came out. I know a lot of Nintendo dudes is liking that.
yeah, Starlink looks pretty good.
They said
it's surprisingly good. Like I was looking forward to it, and I had one apprehension about it, and it's the Toys to Life thing, because I play Skylander games. They're not deep at all. I don't last very long playing them. But Starlink feels like it was a game first. Like it was a game, they just made the game first, and then they added this Toys Life stuff to it. Because it's not super deep, but it's deep. You know, it's a deep game. There's a progression system in there. It's very much like No Man's Sky. What I wanted from No Man's Sky from the beginning. So it has that element to it, and it has like some Mass Effect. Man, it's really cool. It's really cool. And
do you have to use the toy to play as Star Fox?
I don't know if I'd like it as much on the other consoles without Star Fox stuff.
The Switch version is obviously the version to get.
Yeah, it's easily the version to get. Yeah.
I'm not even joking here. I have not seen a single PlayStation or Xbox guy talk about this game. It's only the Nintendo dudes.
Me neither. I've been looking.
It might as well be an exclusive at this point.
Might as well, yeah.
But do you have to have the toy there to play as Star Fox?
No, you can. It's weird because you have to buy it digitally, and it unlocks everything right from the go.
Oh,
but if you buy the
physical one, you have to plug the toy on.
Yeah, I do think you can buy it. I haven't checked because I should check this first, but I think you can go to the eShop and buy the individual characters that way and weapons and stuff. I think that's how it works.
That's all right. I want to use the Pro Controller. I don't like the grip with the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, you don't have to do it that way. I mean, obviously, it has to work in undock mode, so it has to work handheld. So you can play it that way too.
Okay, that's cool then.
Yeah, you don't have to have I just did it because I like to do the weird thing that the developer wants you to do, but you don't have to play it that way.
So basically, the gameplay of it, is it better than Star Fox Zero?
See, it's hard to say because I think Star Fox Zero is still a better space shooter, but this game is more than just a space shooter.
Yeah.
There's like I said, there's resource collecting. There's you're upgrading weapons. You're upgrading your ship. You're obviously you have you can fly from planet to planet, seamlessly. Like you can leave the planet, go into space, fly to the next planet, no cutscene, no load time or any of that stuff.
That's cool.
It's a different game, so it's hard to say. Like I said, I think Star Fox is still a better shooter, but that's all Star Fox is. This game incorporates all these other elements too, and that's what
this is cool. Like basically what Star Fox should evolve into.
That's what I've been saying. I've been tweeting that out. I said it in my video. Like this is where Star Fox should go, and that's what because you can't continue to do the 80s space shooter thing. Yeah, rail shooter. It's just not going to work today. You need more meat on those bones, and this is a good way to do it. Really good way to do it. I actually hope after this, Nintendo goes to these guys. This is a young development team, and they a lot of the guys were like, we love Star Fox. We really wanted to get them in the game because this game was influenced by Star Fox. So I'm like, okay, Nintendo, hire these guys because you don't know what you want to do with Star Fox. Hire these guys to make the next one.
Yeah, because they could do the Mario Rabbids treatment.
Do the Mario Rabbids
all
thing.
out on it.
Exactly.
Because like obviously Ubisoft definitely respects Nintendo IPs.
Yes.
So what you feel about Miyamoto leading the charge of the next Star Fox game?
Oh, I will not be there to buy that game.
No, Miyamoto was the one that gave the blessing for this game. So
no, I'm talking about him leading the charge.
That was just an apology for Star Fox Zero. So.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's why I know about
it looks
that
like
game.
a good game though. I'm glad it's good.
I might check it out.
It's like this. Like, I know you guys give me Miyamoto flack, and you should, but he earned his position. Like, that guy, the genius guy, isn't always gonna make the right decision. Because when you've been so good for so long, you don't want to hear what anybody else is saying. So I understand that he's earned that spot, but yes, he needs to relinquish.
Yeah, he just needs to like take a step back.
Yeah.
Which I think he's done now. He hasn't really had anything to do with the Switch whatsoever.
Yeah.
And that you have seen the result of that.
I'm still waiting on
Pikmin. The right call.
I'm still waiting on Pikmin 4. Like, I could have sworn that game was finished developing 3-4 years ago. What the hell?
Look, I've been in this fight with the Juices Loose podcast guys because they've been saying Miyamoto, or I forget who the interview was. They said Miyamoto never said Pikmin 4. He said
he just said Pikmin.
He just said the next Pikmin game. And that next Pikmin game could have been
the one on 3DS.
3DS game. Yeah.
Yeah, Hey Pikmin. So he could have been talking about that game. Now I say there's no definitive answer for that. You can't definitively say that, but it could be possible he was just talking about the 3DS Hey Pikmin game. Because that was in the time frame.
At this point, I'm more inclined to believe that. Because like that interview was what, like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
Then we haven't seen anything other than that 3DS game. So like I wouldn't be surprised if that's
what very possible about. that was true.
Because he never actually said Pikmin 4.
No, he never said Pikmin 4.
Yeah.
Websites said Pikmin 4.
Like I'm sure we'll get a Pikmin 4 on the Switch. It seems like a natural fit for the Switch, but like that might be like Pikmin a 2020 thing.
Well on the Wii U, so
yeah, it was like it did extremely well on the Wii U. It's like one of the best-selling exclusives there. So like they're obviously going to do it at some point.
Yeah. So which announcement going to come first, the Pikmin 4 or Retro Studios project?
I'm convinced Retro Studios, whatever they were making, got canceled, and they're starting something new.
Probably so. I don't know what's going on with that studios. It's sad. It's sad. It makes some good games. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I mean, you can't really say one way or the other, what the situation, because we don't know jack shit. Like we know nothing.
Yeah.
Until I see something and it's a failure, I can't say anything. I have to have faith that they are still working on this, which I believe is some really cool sci-fi game that they've been working on because they've been hiring Deus Ex people and all kinds of stuff over the years.
They've been working on whatever this is for 4 years now.
For 4 years?
It's been longer than 4 years.
Well, no, Donkey Kong came out in 2014.
Yeah, but they've been hiring. Hold on, let me say. Yeah,
but that's true. Right. That is true. But a lot of teams work on games for that amount of time, especially new games.
Yeah, but we see things from it.
Yeah, but
if it's been over 4 years, then we should get some type of trailer.
Nintendo's different. I was surprised to see even that
we
little
don't
graphic.
Usually go 4 years without seeing anything. That's not normal.
Yeah, you got to keep your consumer base.
Hold on, everybody believes Metroid Prime 4 is coming 2019. How much of that game have you seen?
But at least we saw something.
The title screen.
You saw an After Effects graphic.
That's more than I've seen for Retro. I saw a paint splash of Metroid Prime 4. That's still more than I've seen in 4 years for Retro.
Hey, you got a point, man. They show more than Retro Studios show.
In 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
The only thing I've seen from Retro Studios in like the past 4 years is they tweeted about a barbecue, and that was it.
And everything they tweet about gets interpreted in some kind of way. It's hilarious, man.
This is straight trolling.
Yeah, I don't think they should tweet anymore unless they talking about that project.
They start pissing people off.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's just gonna be annoying.
Yeah, because I'm sick and tired, listening to all this regurgitation with these YouTubers talking about, oh, Retro Studios hiring again. They're hiring again. Like, how many? They've been hiring since fucking 2000. Like, god dang, like, what is going on? How do they stay in business?
See, my thing is like, Retro Studios. My thing is like, I know that they have a lot of accolades, or whatever, but that's just a name because a lot of people who built Retro Studios up,
they're gone.
Yeah.
So they have some proving to do for me. I don't know. I know a lot of people.
They're actually very similar to Rare now.
Exactly.
But a lot of people just don't want to admit that.
Right. Well, they haven't put out the games yet. That Rare.
Because the last game they put out was Donkey Kong. Like the whole Metroid team, like basically is non-existent there.
Right. Those guys went to what, 343?
Yeah, some of them went to 343. Like they went all over the place, but a lot of them don't work at Rare anymore.
Some of them worked on Record.
Yeah.
So they're everywhere.
Well, we'll see. Like,
all right, I think that's probably it for tonight. I think we didn't tackle everything. Talked about some Call of Duty, some Red Dead Redemption, and talk a little bit about that Sega, that new console coming out next year, that Sega clone. Finally, the Sega fans get a clone system that's actually worth the damn of buying.
Hey man, maybe one day you'll get a new console from them.
Man, stop playing, Alex. You just want to try to make me and T pissed off, man.
I ain't gonna get mad because I know that ain't happening.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I'll give Sega credit where it's due, man. They are doing a lot of good things with their remasters and their ports and like the Yakuza series and stuff. They're doing a lot of good stuff. But this is like it's unfortunate they had to bow out of the console race.
It is. I don't even really care. As long as we get these games, as long as they keep that shit coming, I'll be fine. I'll be happy, man.
I'm just waiting on Vanquish 2.
That Project Justice look freaking fire.
Yeah.
I want to know more about Project Justice. That looks really good. Because it's the same Yakuza team that's developed that game.
Cool. Was that 2019 or did they say?
I don't know. I don't even think that's just a project. I don't think that's the name of it. It's just called. Is it the name of it?
I think that's the name of the game.
It is. Oh, just working titles. What I thought.
Maybe.
I don't know. And there's another thing I just found out the other day. Shenmue had a remake but got canceled.
Yep, they were gonna remake it in the Shenmue.
I was like,
engine,
what? Are you serious? Oh man!
I don't care. Little Buster ass port that they did.
Yeah, that port kind of disappointed me.
That was horseshit, man. Like, you have a new engine, why not use it?
But from what I saw, it wasn't big enough of a leap to warrant the resources they would have had to pour into it.
I guess it's disappointing because I think a lot of people would have been happy.
But
maybe Shenmue just doesn't sell well enough to care.
I think they just got cold feet.
Well, I did buy it, the remaster. It was only $30, so it wasn't that much. So I'm just disappointed.
Who here's boycotting Red Dead Redemption for making people work 100 hours?
Oh man, these people, man.
Yo, man, these fucking Captain Save-A-Ho dudes are making me laugh my ass off, man. You work 100 hours a week! I'm not buying your
game! That's so stupid.
Yeah, these people.
Dumb.
These people. I don't know
what to say about that.
Like, just think of that logic for a second. You're mad that these people are getting paid to work 100 hours a week on a passion project, and as your reward, you're gonna not buy their game that they spent 100 hours a week making for you.
That you wanted before.
That you wanted before, but now you heard they work a lot. Now you won't buy the game. Like, what kind of logic is that?
It's so stupid.
So dumb. Like, I hope you don't wear Nike shoes or Nike clothes because that's child labor. Aren't you gonna go Captain Save a Ho down in China?
Man,
No?
don't get me started with that whole Nike situation, boy. That shit,
I hope you
was
like your
funny.
iPhone and your Samsung that's made in Foxconn by.
Right.
There's no labor laws down there.
You want to go down that rabbit hole? You can be going outside in a loincloth.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna be living in a cardboard box because you ain't gonna own shit.
Kind of like with them Make America Great hats. You know, them things ain't American made, right?
Made in China.
These people, man.
I mean,
A lot of this shit's made in China.
I'm not a Trump fan, but I guess on the devil's advocate side, that's
there you go.
technically American outsourcing labor and pretending we
That's
did the
most
work.
That's the American
Exactly.
way, man.
Alex knows. That's 100% American. Capitalism at its finest.
You think they made this hat in New York?
Hell no.
Hell no.
They don't even make Timbs in New York.
Shit is crazy.
Ain't nothing American. I can't even find if I'm trying to get a customer rep over the phone if I have any issues with anything. I can't never speak to an American. There's always in another country
Because they want too much money.
America.
Like God dang, boy,
I can't even speak to a human most of the time. It's a damn bot.
I swear I'm talking to people from India, man. Like damn.
Probably are.
You are talking.
Jesus Christ, man.
They'll do the job for like $1 an hour versus the American who want like 30.
Exactly.
But yet these Americans think they all patriotic, but they don't realize the shit that they fucking worshiping is fucking made in other countries, man. Like get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of the American flags that every time I go to America, I see a lot of American flags on people's homes. I bet you most of those are made in China.
They are probably.
I call it the Christopher Columbus theory.
There we go.
Exploring, thinking he discovered somewhere where people already inhabited it. America just followed those routes. Everything we have is already discovered. Everything we think we created, someone's already smarter than us did, and we just lie and pretend that we did something.
Fuck Christopher Columbus.
It's just not fair, man. It's not fair. You think I can go into my neighbor's house, plant my flag, and say, "Oh, I discovered this house. Everything here belongs to me." You think you're gonna give me a holiday? Hell no. Give me some bracelets and send my ass up the creek.
Shit is crazy.
That is crazy. You know what else is crazy? Fucking Christopher Columbus thought the Native Americans was Indians. Why do you think they call them Indians?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. Yeah,
that's where it comes from. They ain't no damn Indians. They just Native Americans.
See, and that's how you know he fucked up. He named them exactly what he thought they were based on where he was supposed to be, and he still failed. Indians. Like he failed getting where he was trying to go originally.
That's how incompetent he is.
He completely failed.
Yeah, he wasn't even.
He got a holiday for being a failure.
he was on the opposite side of the world.
It's the most embarrassing holiday for Americans.
Yeah,
I bet he created flat Earth theory.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna fall off the edge of the earth. Dumbass.
Flat Earth theory. Well, I don't know. There's still some conspiracies, in the Bible about the Earth being flat. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Didn't a basketball player say that recently?
About what?
But that he thought the Earth is flat.
Yeah. What's his name? Used to play for Cleveland.
You ain't talking about LeBron.
He went the point guard.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving said that.
Well, the scriptures said that the Earth was flat.
He got a lot of flack for saying the Earth was flat.
The Bible says the Earth was flat. Why would the Bible say 4 corners of the Earth?
I have an answer for that. For someone that comes from a Christian family, the Bible uses a lot of metaphorical terms to explain things, and most of the time things are never literal. So when they're saying that like the earth is flat, they're saying earth in the old school terms of earth equals the ground.
Mm-hmm. Some people, I heard those theories.
Because back in those days, the ground was called the earth.
Mhm.
In fact, many popular RPGs today
People still
still
call it
call ground types or earth types for ones that use those type of moves. So
Also, I'm pretty sure all those satellites that we have in space that take shots of the Earth already kind of show that it's not flat.
Nah,
that
man, that's a
too.
conspiracy, man.
We don't have satellites.
There was no moonwalk. We never did that.
They all took
You know,
strategic
the only moonwalk
recordings.
is Michael Jackson. That's the only moonwalk.
How dare you call yourself a Christian, Retro Bro? Black people should not be Christians, man. We should not be Christians.
I mean, I'm just honest. You know me.
Ain't no
Christianity was beaten into us, man. You know,
Black people.
you know how many people died under the name of Christianity?
Do you know how many people died in any belief in any part of the world, whether it's religious or not?
Oh no, Christianity is the worst. Hundreds of millions of people.
Oh
got
man,
killed.
don't do this. Don't do this. Let's get out of
Don't do this.
Oh boy, you about to get me started on the Spanish Inquisition.
I mean, I know where you're coming from, and my defense of it is that's literally every belief. Because as long as people run the world, there's going to be incompetent people
As
in
long as
power.
one person believes something and somebody else believes another, there will always be conflict.
Yeah, yes, always be confident, but yeah, don't get me started. I'm about to throw some knowledge at your mouth.
All religions get people killed, and that's including capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
So, capitalism is also a religion.
Slavery was based on Christianity worldwide. Just let's let you know.
Well, slavery, I wouldn't say is based on Christianity, but it's truly based on the idea of capitalizing on others for profit. It doesn't really have to do with a religion per se.
The Egyptians weren't.
Technically, Christianity is a made-up religion. It's not a real religion.
Every religion is made up. It's an idea that someone wrote about. I mean, technically, you have no evidence on any book, whether it's the Bible, the Quran, etc., that it was said to be written this way, because none of us existed back then. So it's gone off the faith and belief, but so does any system technically. That's actually why with America a few years ago, when we went a little too left-wing in schools, they made sure that stopped, because the whole point of school is to educate you into making smarter decisions yourself, not stare you on a path without you deciding as an informed consumer.
I'm not comfortable with the topics we're going into right now. So.
No,
I agree. I don't want to talk about this.
I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Y'all talk about my religion, and I'm not happy with that. So,
I'm done with that.
Faith,
okay,
I can't stand for this.
Oh wow, that's already.
You see my Lazarus piece right here.
Oh boy. Nah, I ain't trying to get deep into that. It's just so much I want to say, but no, I gotta keep that for something separate. I thought about having another YouTube channel, because it's so much stuff that people need to wake up to when it comes to real life.
Call it Black X-Files.
hey, that's a good name right there, the Black X-Files right there. But I think we about the 2-hour mark, man. I will say get some questions, but we ain't really got many people here.
Don't type in Black X Files. Don't do that.
Oh,
the place where true mysteries are solved.
True mysteries. All right, I guess if y'all got a couple of questions, we answer these questions, we get up out of here.
Questiones.
At Games do. They're saying At Games is trash in the chat.
It is 35 degrees outside. This is madness.
Where you at? Where you live at again?
Massachusetts.
Damn, really?
Damn, in October?
It's too cold. It's too cold already. It's not
actually, it was 41 degrees Monday and Tuesday.
For a high?
Man. Yeah, at a high, yeah.
We had a high of 42 today.
And you know, Texas, we be getting everything, man. We been getting everything out here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man.
We do have a question.
What is it?
Did you hear about the arcade 1-up machines?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. They are. It's like $400 though.
Damn.
But I think it comes with like a few games, something like that. It's not just one game. I think the Street Fighter one comes with like 3 different Street Fighter games, something like that. It's either 3 or 4, something like that.
Looks like we have another question too.
That's still a lot, though.
It is.
So the next question says, "Why do people wear a jacket and shorts? Are they hot or cold?" It's because they're about- I'll answer that one. Now, personally, it's something I never did because I'm too black to take such cold temperatures without completely dying. But that's that youngster Joey life. That's what they doing.
That doesn't make sense. That's what somebody said.
I see it all the time out here.
I used to see it in the 80s. Shorts and
you know us black folks. No, we no. When it's cold outside, we bundle up. We can't take the cold. We cannot take the cold. Nah. It'd be 50 degrees outside. We still in some freaking a snowsuit and shit.
We ain't about that. We from the motherland. That's for them Europeans.
It's true. Even in Naruto, the Lightning Village would have been completely destroyed had Haku still been alive. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with all those ice attacks. He made a place into an igloo with ice mirrors.
That was dope. Oh, 1 second.
It was the 60s here in Texas, but it felt colder because of Texas humidity. Oh, I know you're from Texas. I'm from Texas too. Ruby Sakurai said she liked wearing a hoodie and shorts. What is up with hoodie and shorts? I don't understand.
I've done the hoodie and shorts recently.
I don't know what to say.
They can't be like shorts though.
So you telling me that your upper body and lower body has different temperatures or something? I don't know. Explain that.
That's that Little Mac shit from Smash Bros.
It's the best, man. Sometimes you're hotter up top than you are down low. You need a jacket or cooler up top.
Like
you is right about them Europeans, Militika. I swear to God, I see a lot of white folks, man. It'd be 30 degrees outside. I'm bundled up. They got a t-shirt on and some shorts. I was like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? I was like, how y'all do it? I guess we got different body temperatures, man. We black folks, we can't do that, man. We can take the heat, but we can't take the cold.
See, that's what happens when you have the confidence of a child that a unicorn truly exists. You just become impervious to the absolute cold.
I can't do it, man.
The European in my wife, she's Japanese too, but the European in her, she likes it cold in the house. I'm like, nah, man. We gotta turn that air off. It's too cold in here.
Hell no. So we ain't getting no more questions here? No more questions? What's no more questions? So I guess we'll stop from right here. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but I apologize. I had to get my car, my wife's car fixed, and I had to miss work today because so I can make sure she have a car to drive. Because of course she's more important. I got to get that done because she drive the kids to school. She got the baby with her, so I had to make sure that car got fixed today. So that's why we didn't have the podcast yesterday. And y'all make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday. Hopefully we'll be back at regular schedule next Wednesday. And as far as my content, I'm gonna do something. I gotta start showing more content on this channel, man. I need to get these people back. I don't know what the hell happened to my views, man. The views went down. This YouTube algorithm, man. I don't know what the hell happened. We used to average 50 to 70 while we're podcasting. Now I'm dropping the 20s and 30s. This is getting freaking it's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting
YouTube, man, because everything that's hot stays popular right now. Like all the big channels, all the big things that's happening right now is either news about people getting hurt, politics, also the return of Tenacious D, which was a complete surprise. I'm totally cool with that, but yeah.
I don't know, shit. Sometimes I thought about just calling it quits on my channel. I was like, man, this is too much, man. Like I put too much time into in this channel, and it's like my viewership is dropping. the views on when we are live on our podcast dropping here, drop over 50%. It's crazy, man.
Yep.
So,
It
hit everybody in this damn channel, this chat right now. Yeah, it's discouraging, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's so bad.
There's only one way to get your views back up. We must create a fake beef and then have a rap battle against each other.
Have a rap battle? Oh my god.
That's what all the kids are doing now.
Nah, I ain't doing all that shit. I got dignity. I ain't gonna do that shit. I got pride.
Hey, they don't really write it. They just get a ghostwriter and then say they wrote it.
Didn't say he wrote it.
Yep.
You dress better. I rap better. Said a death better. A love letter.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more content on this channel. Maybe bring some more people back to this channel. I don't know what happened. The people that's been loyal to my channel for a long time, it's like I know I've been taking breaks, but shit, I don't know if they're not getting notified. Because yes, we got a whole bunch of people having problems getting notified. Man, it's crazy out there in these YouTube streets, and I don't know what else to say. We're gonna continuously keep doing this, but if I feel that we ain't growing, then I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna pull a plug, but I hate to do it, man. It's very discouraging. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's very discouraging.
Trump 2020 says we need to bring a woman to the cast.
A woman to the cast.
You gotta do some anti-Star Wars videos.
So anti-Star Wars. Oh man, hell no! You want me to get my comment section flooded with a bunch of hate, hate and racism. I can't go to a black YouTube. I can't go to a YouTuber. Every time I see a black YouTuber that has millions of views, how many times I heard to see the N-word in that comment section, the monkey and all kinds of racial slurs. Yeah, you want me to break down my channel?
Man, they getting paid though, man. That's just words.
It's true. Take something bad about Star Wars, and your channel will grow faster than a chia pet.
I'll take that comment section all the way to the bank, son.
Oh boy. All right. Neil said.
Zahir is streaming. His title is Dream Daddy has a higher Metacritic score than Sea of Thieves.
Dream Daddy.
I love Zahir.
He will not leave that game alone. But
that dude makes me laugh so much.
Oh man, the cracking is lacking, yo.
Is he still talking about that shit? Oh boy.
He's funny, man. He's funny.
All right, so I guess anybody else got anything any final takes before we end it?
Just one random question. What happened to Bear? Haven't seen him in a while.
He was in the Discord chat a while ago.
Yeah, he's in the Discord.
Is he still Bear again, or is he Mordecai?
He's Fatal Mephisto now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Bear Hugger?
Yeah. He changed his name.
I don't know.
He's gonna stream that Dream Daddy game. I convinced him to do it.
Nail said he only watches because of you and Nick, Alex. So good for y'all. Nail said Nail said he only watched because of you and Nick. So we got 19 views. So I guess if y'all wasn't here, I'll be at 18 views.
You're welcome.
I appreciate the extra view, Alex.
He sounded so sad when he said that we got 19 views.
It is what it is, man. I did this to myself, man. I wasn't making consistent, man. It is what it is. Let's go and wrap up. Let's wrap this shit up, man. I got to take my shots so I go to bed. So yeah, it was a good podcast. We had some latecomers. Discuss some stuff. Got on. We always get off topic every goddamn time. So it is what it is. If we don't get off topic, then you ain't on the Real Game 27's podcast. We always off topic every freaking week. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in next week, 6 o'clock Central Time, Wednesday, and hopefully I don't have no issues again. I don't think I'm having issues. So y'all stay tuned, and like I say, y'all continuously hit that like button, please share. The little people that is here, please share my videos. If I gotta keep on saying share and hit that notification button, a bell, I will keep saying. But it is what it is. So I guess after that, it's gonna get our outros out the way. Starting with you, Retro Bro.
What's up, YouTube? Retro Bro here. Had a lot of fun. See y'all next week.
All right, T.
Hey there, fools. T here. Had a fantastic time. I thought we were going to talk about gray aliens or some crop circles or some shit. But, towards the end, but it was a good time. So, yep, see you guys next week and play Nintendo, fools.
All right. Last but not least, Alex.
Hi, what's going on, everyone? Alex Prime here. I was late, but I showed up, so deal with it. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming some more Guacamelee later today, probably in an hour or so. That game is so damn good. I got it on Switch now.
That sounds delicious, and I haven't eaten since too.
It is delicious, especially if you like Mexican food. Super delicious. But yeah, that's about it for me, I guess. That I'll be streaming that, and then of course Mario Kart Night Monday Madness will be on again.
So who is it the same people that still playing Mario Kart Monday, or are they all mad? And they refuse
every week. Like we get random people that drop in. I would like to play against T and them, but the Juices Loose podcast is almost at the same time.
Oh, so I guess the Juices Loose podcast, they not boycotting the Nintendo Online. Hey T, did you give in on it? Did you get?
Oh yeah, you don't have the online.
I was just about to say, we also don't have Nintendo Online. We ain't paying for that shit.
None of you got it?
But I'm the last holdout, so.
Oh, the rest of them.
Yeah, everybody else. Not everybody paid for it. Some people got on some other people's family plans and shit. So, but
I was curious for that family plan stuff. Like, if you have the family plan, does everyone get access to cloud saving, or is it just the?
Yeah, everybody gets everything.
Oh, that's pretty good then. That's not bad.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Don't offer it to me. I don't want it.
All right. So you doing anything in your challenge? Any streams you doing?
I just put up a video. Starlink. I will be putting up a video, not video game related, but talking about my hip hop days, and I'm giving out a free track from that I did back in 2004 with a bunch of people. So look out for that. And then I'm doing a Red versus Black video on Nintendo Online, so that should be good.
That one's gonna be funny.
Oh shit!
The ninjas are back. The ninjas are back.
The ninjas are back. All right, cool. What about that damn cat? What happened to that damn cat? You ain't gonna bring that cat back?
I can't find it.
What, Squeaks the cat?
I can't find Squeaks.
That cat was funny as hell.
I gotta find Squeaks. I've been wanting to do some Squeak stuff, and I can't find him. He's in the house somewhere.
In the house somewhere, huh?
We do have one more question from Trump 2020.
Trump 2020.
Oh my god.
That bitch Squeaks the cat.
He says, why when someone goes to a concert now, they have to record it? There's professionals that do that for you and upload it to YouTube. Well, Mr. 2020, the reason people do that is because money. If you want the hottest scoop and the hottest news and you're a big news firm, a lot of these people that are not actually paparazzi that get it first can either choose to try to get their luck on YouTube to get money, or they can actually sell it to these places and get guaranteed money. And a lot of times with these news places, they aren't actually the first people there, but the people that get there before them, they'll pay for the information to use this footage too.
All right. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We about to.
I hate that, man. Going to a concert and everybody pull out their damn phones. I hate it.
Everyone likes to prove that they were there.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Like I said, good podcast. Appreciate y'all guys coming out, and we will see y'all in the next ride. Peace out.